Welcome to the first ever lagserv.net podcast, and this is a trial, a demo, a failure already. We already know that. I mean, I don't know.
It's a historical occasion. Come on.
It is. Joining me, you all know that I'm Techo or Riley or whatever the hell you want to call me. I got Colby.
That's me.
And our cousin, Kyle.
Hey, how's it going?
And he's joining us today because he just recorded one of our first, background tracks, you want to call it that?
Yes.
Hopefully one of many.
Yes, we wanted to record some music to go on the back of videos and stuff, just to have the option.
Which anyways. And a clip of it is actually what's going to precede this talking that we're doing right now.
Yeah, well maybe. I don't know. We have to find out. I don't know. We haven't edited it yet.
If it's going to precede it, hasn't it already happened?
Yeah.
In the future it will, because we'll edit the video.
In the future it will precede it, yes. Anyways, Colby's given me a list here because this is really his idea. Apparently we're talking about our subscribers, our views, the videos this week. That includes the Christmas special, the end of Metro 2033. What I can only assume says Penumbra because his writing is so awful. Noctis versus Talks, the Face It Legends Cup, Evil vs. Cypher is... It looks like you wrote Amino. Coming! Ah, it's coming apparently. That's good. And news...
You're not supposed to reveal it all right at the start, okay?
Oh, and apparently there's also some news he wants to discuss as well. So I'm just going to put that behind me. And let Colby take over, because I have no idea what's going to happen.
Alright.
If you're actually listening to this, I apologize.
So yes, sir, we had an Xmas special for, Christmas, obviously.
Yes, as opposed to our Christmas Halloween special.
I love that one.
Yes, it consisted of me and Riley playing a game of Quake and recording it, and then
brutal.
Showcasting it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was pretty painful, dude.
So
I do not know how to move around the map.
How would you like to describe your defeat to our viewers?
Expected is the word I would use. I completely expected to lose. Despite the fact that you suck, I suck in a vastly greater amount. I don't know what I'm trying to word that, but
I have to admit, now,
it was bad.
You had a little bit of potential there, and I guess that's from watching these showcasts. You had a decent idea what you were doing, but your execution was kind of poor.
My execution?
Yeah.
That was a really weird pronunciation of that word. Yeah, well, I knew to time the items. I did okay on the second map timing the items, I thought it was for my first real shot doing it. But when it comes down to it, I don't have the experience enough to really operate in the dual environment myself. I can commentate Quake better than I can play it for sure.
Yeah, I think your biggest thing would be your movement.
Yeah, I know. You've made that abundantly clear on several occasions.
Yeah.
Your weakness is the fucking items because I beat you to the items every single time. Except for like once.
Yeah, I don't really place much emphasis on the items. At least not as much as I should.
Well, that's probably why you wouldn't be able to beat Evil. Evil would own you. Well, actually, I guess any of the players we watch would own you, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think we've exhausted all of our conversation on that topic?
I think so. I don't know what else to say.
Well, this is something you need to talk about. The end of the Metro 2033 Let's Play.
Yes. The Metro 2033 Let's Play is over.
Aww.
Next topic.
You have nothing more to add?
Well, what do you expect me to say? I played through the game. It was fun. It was my second time through. I really enjoyed it. And, I had some fun moments. I had some frustrating moments, especially when I was with the Nazis and the tunnels and the front lines. I think the video was the front line or the one after it. Man, I could not get past that one part. It's still pissing me off. But, I mean, I did eventually get through, but I did put the mode down to easy.
Now, for those of us who haven't seen it, like Kyle and me, because I haven't watched that many of them.
Thanks.
What would you say to convince us to watch it?
Don't watch it. It's not really that great. Except for the episode's wholly random symbols. And... Crap, what's the other one that's really funny? I can't remember. One of them's really funny, though, near the end.
So now you'll just have to watch all of them to find out which one was really funny.
Yeah.
Clever.
Oh, chair soccer. That was one of my favorite ones. I invented the sport of chair soccer. That was funny. I don't know. I had some funny moments in it, but when it comes down to it, Let's Plays by myself. I don't know. I kind of find it awkward to talk to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that actually brings us into
I
our
don't know.
next topic. The group Let's Play of Penumbra Overture.
Yes, because I don't like playing games by myself and talking to myself, especially when people come to the room and they walk by and they think I'm just weird. Because that does happen. I live with 3 other people. But, I don't know. So we invited Socks over, and yeah, we're playing through Penumbra Overture, and that's the game by the dudes who did Amnesia. It's before Amnesia. And I loved Amnesia, so we tried out Penumbra, and you know what? It's a fun game. We haven't actually finished it yet, but, you know, I'm enjoying it. Especially since I'm not playing it, so I just have to watch. I'm okay with watching other people play games. I enjoy that.
Yeah, I think my least favorite part about that game is swinging the hammer to kill those dogs.
Yeah, I can see that. It's a bit of a pain. Kyle, have you played Penumbra?
No, I haven't.
Kyle hasn't played Penumbra. Cool.
Well, what if other people haven't played Penumbra either? Why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
It's a horror game that takes place in a mine, and you are an idiot, and for some reason you go to Greenland and you have to get out. And the movement and the combat is probably the worst I've ever seen in any game ever in the history of mankind. Ever.
Now, you mentioned that you have to get out of the mine. Do you know that for a fact? Is that...
I assume. Otherwise, the only other escape from the mine is death. And if you were going to die, then why didn't you just let the dogs eat you the first time you saw them? Like, seriously, what else is the point of being in there? You're just going to satisfy your curiosity? No, what's the
If you
point of playing?
remember
It's
from
lame.
the intro, it alluded that was the last adventure he'd ever take.
Oh, that's true. Oh, there's no point in playing the game then, is it? We know how he ends. He dies.
Yes, but...
All right, what's the next game we should play, guys? Let us
that's-
know in the comments.
That's actually not how it ends.
Oh, so now you're spoiling it for me.
Well,
Spoiler
maybe
alert.
it's not
Spoiler
dying.
alert.
Maybe
Wow.
it's becoming something else. Maybe it's
That's lame.
a life of insanity. Eating spiders.
Ooh.
You know those spiders that you're into. Maybe that was
Dude, Kyle, you should watch those Let's Plays. Man. That's
maybe it was
creepy.
foreshadowing events that would happen to your character.
The guy, like, eats spiders and the toxins build up. He has to cut off his tongue. And, oh,
That's kind of awesome, actually.
it's messed up.
But terrible.
And then he gets dragged away by the spiders, and then you find his tongue. It's creepy. So Kyle
I don't
actually,
know what to say.
Kyle actually wants to watch these.
But yeah, no, it sounds interesting.
We might actually have like 2 views on our next video.
Oh yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
except from the people who view our homepage and actually, or accidentally start playing the featured video.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's probably how we get like 90% of our views.
Counts for a few.
Although you never put the showcasts up on there.
They always get views.
I know. But I feel really self-conscious every time I go to the page and it's me talking to myself. I don't like that.
It's not gonna be like that forever, so don't worry.
I prefer the group Let's Plays. I think they're funnier because, I don't know, I find it hard to be funny on the spot. And, I don't know, I enjoy them more. I like playing games with people.
Yeah,
Get a little banter going.
and it is
Yeah.
let's play, not I play.
Yeah, that's
this is
true. It is plural.
It's not an Apple
I play
product.
Metro 2033, but we play, let's play, Penumbra Overture. Check it out on our YouTube channel, lagserv.net. Coming to you already. That first episode was up yesterday. I don't even know where we're going to upload this. I don't even know if we're going to upload this. What's the next topic? We've talked about this for way too long.
Back to Quake.
Okay.
The last showcast we did.
Which one was that?
The last showcast we uploaded was Toxic vs. Noctis from the Face It Legends semifinals.
Oh, yeah.
Since we had trouble getting Evil vs. Cypher going.
Yeah, and what was happening with Evil vs. Cypher is, from what we understand from ES Reality, is Evil usually sends ins the demos and ins uploads them to ES Reality. And Evil sent ins 2 demos that were from August. And last time I checked, last week wasn't August. It was actually December. So that was a bit of an issue. And it looks like it's all fixed now. And we actually recorded that, last night?
Yes. Unfortunately, though, the demos weren't just going to play in Wolfcam, unfortunately. We had to boot up Quake Live itself and try to do the demos that way, which means there's no item timers, there's no scoreboard, really. We can't bring it up ourselves.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward. I didn't like it. I miss Wolfcam.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't even edited that video yet. I was hoping to do that today, but instead Kyle came over and we played Settlers of Catan. like Catan, however you want to pronounce that. And to be honest, that was more enjoyable than editing a video, but at the same time, I kind of feel guilty that we're supposed to have a video up today and we don't.
Enjoyable for you. You won both times.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
I couldn't get any wood. Yeah.
Nah. Oh, well, actually, we didn't talk about the one that we actually did. Evil or Cypher, was it? Oh, Noctis versus Tox. Yeah, I don't know. Noctis has some good map control. Tox was more aggressive. Tox won.
Well, Noctis definitely was focusing more on the items than on, I guess, killing.
He took a page out of
Tox.
Evil's book instead of
Yeah.
Cypher's book.
Evil, pre-winning DreamHack.
Yes.
Yes, because Evil's gameplay is now a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, and rightly so. I mean, you can see he's winning all sorts of crap now that he's done that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's just doing really well.
Go Evil! Evil, you're like my new favorite player. You've even topped Cypher. I love you, Evil. I want your autograph. I hope he's not listening to this because I feel really creepy now.
Yeah.
Also, I want to address something. Apparently, everybody loves my voice. And I really appreciate that, so thank you guys very much for your comments. That's all I want to say about that. I think it's kind of creepy that I have a bunch of strangers complimenting my voice. It's happened a lot in the Guild Wars 2 videos as well, which we're uploading in September. And I don't know, I've always been a little self-conscious about my voice, but if people like it, then that makes me feel better, and I dig that. So thank you guys for the compliments and all that. I could hardly be offended. Next topic.
Well, for the next topic, I kind of wanted to let Kyle perform his song live, but if he doesn't want to do that right now, we can jump into news.
Well, that's the point of recording it beforehand.
Yeah, let's just play the recording right now.
Yeah.
Hit it,
Playing
Kyle.
the recording. Hey.
All right, so I guess we're doing that. Unless you have something
Music.
else. Unless you have something else you want to
this
provide
is
for
great.
us.
No, I'm good.
All right.
He doesn't want to perform and have the one viewer that's actually going to watch this listen to it. Or listen to this, I guess. I would have been a different video on this. Just have like the lagserv.net logo up.
I'll just record myself playing Quake or something.
Yes, because that's what everybody wants to watch is a failed, awful Quake player playing Quake.
I don't know.
Oh, it could be worse. It could be me playing Quake. I think people would probably just shoot themselves instead. It'd probably be more enjoyable.
No, it could be me playing Quake.
Ooh. When was the last time you played Quake, Kyle?
That long ago.
In other words, never.
Yeah,
As far as you can remember.
Probably never Quake Live.
not Quake Live, no.
I'm sure you played a little bit
Yeah.
Quake too.
Yeah. But
We
that
grew up
was
on Quake
quite a
too.
while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's entirely true. We should talk about that. Colby and I were like raised on Quake 2. That's like what we played. I mean,
I played a hell of a lot of Unreal Tournament too.
yeah, when Unreal Tournament was, oh yeah, I played a lot of that. Facing World,
That was
Sniper
pretty
Rifle.
awesome.
I just sat there and I sniped bots for like hours on end. In
Why
retrospect, I probably could have done a lot more with my childhood, but
Hey,
you know,
yeah,
it was fun.
I'm alright with that memory.
It was good. I remember
Playing
had like
Assault.
900 frags, you know, just like hours. Actually, Assault was really fun on that game.
Blowing up the ship.
Actually, you know what? The first Unreal Tournament was well done. Holy crap,
liked
what a
it.
great game.
Yeah.
We should play some Unreal Tournament.
That's hard to go back to.
I don't know, dude. This ship was pretty cool. The graphics were awful, though. Like, that map looked like crap. It did. That whole frigate map looked awful.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. I don't know. Quake 2 brings back memories. Good times. Although we sucked at it. I did not know about timing the items back then, let me tell you.
What were we, like, less than 10?
Yeah, we were quite young. Next topic. How long has this been going on? Oh, we need a timer.
actually.
Gosh, are we done talking yet?
No, I've got two news items we could talk
All right,
about.
take over.
First one is the developer console of the Ouya has been released.
Is that how you pronounce it? The Ouya? I always kind of pronounce it the
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Kyle, do you know what the Ouya is?
No, I don't. Please
Really?
tell me.
Well, it was a project that went up on Kickstarter a while ago. I think in the summer sometime.
Sound like you said quick start.
Yeah.
Stop
And,
mumbling, man.
The idea is it's like a $99 Android console that plugs into your TV.
Oh, cool.
And so their controller has dual analog sticks, 4 buttons, triggers. But it also has a touchscreen pad on it, so you can potentially play touchscreen games, which I'm actually not too sure how that works, because you need the absolute positioning of seeing where the thing is. So it seems like a kind of a not the best thought out thing.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But the other thing is, I'm still not convinced that they can actually do it for $100 each.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that
you know,
seems
but
a bit of a stretch.
You buy a controller, it's $30. I mean, maybe it costs 20 something to produce it. That doesn't leave you very much left over for quality hardware.
Or making money, for that matter.
Yeah, and the idea is that all these games are supposed to be free to play. So where's the money that they're making after the fact once they sell the
Ad
consoles?
revenue?
Which is what Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo all do. They sell their console at a loss, and they
Well, Nintendo just resells Ocarina of Time.
actually Nintendo probably doesn't sell their console at a loss
Every
either.
system.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a feasible option.
It was funded though, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was funded, and now
So they're obligated to produce them.
yeah, and now they have developer consoles out, which does sort of point to that they can't actually do it. But I don't know if they're going to be able to pull off every single or make every single console. I don't know if they're gonna
How could they
meet
possibly afford it?
That's a
I
good
don't know.
question.
I think it's ambitious, but quite frankly, I don't have a purpose one. I would not buy one. I don't understand what the point of it is. If I want to go play free games, I have the internet and a computer.
Yeah, exactly. If I want to play
And it
some
works.
games, I'll just load up my PC, and if I want to play on the TV, I'll connect my TV to a PC.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If I want to play some Android games, well, one, I'm sure I can get Android running on my PC, but two, I have an Android phone.
Why would
As
you
do
want to
I.
play an Android
3,
game on
we have an
TV,
Android
though?
tablet. And 4, Android games suck ass. They're not good. That's why that's why they're free. They suck.
Exactly.
I mean,
What are we going to play, Angry
all
Birds?
I could think of would be
been
like
there,
to play
done that.
emulators on your Android console, but frankly, you're much better off just building a PC for emulators.
Exactly.
Yeah, to be honest, why not?
I can't really see much use to it.
It would be more expensive than $99 though, to be honest.
It would
Well,
have
PC.
to be.
Oh yeah, which I guess is the reason why it's so sought
Well,
after.
how much are the Steam boxes going to sell for that they've been talking about?
Well, they're
game in the
basically either Intel or AMD x86 machines, right? Possibly Linux powered, because that seems to be what they're going for now.
Well,
They don't
Linux
like
would-
Windows 8, neither do I.
No, I don't blame them.
So they're probably in the $300 range, I think.
That's a little bit more pricey.
As
Like,
a
to be
guess.
honest, I would rather have a Steam box, not even knowing anything about it, than a...
Well, because you know they're going to have a ton of decent games on it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Although Steam, I don't know, the winter sales, I've been really disappointed by.
They've been
I
kind
haven't
of...
found anything.
I
they've
bought like
been-
one game and it was
yeah.
like, I don't know, I guess I could sort of play that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem is they've had 2 big sales back to back, like a Black Friday sort of thing, and then the...
I don't know why they did
Holiday
the fall
sale.
sale.
They kind of screwed themselves over.
But I'm happy they did.
Yeah, I actually bought a
I
lot
bought
more
a
in the fall
lot.
sale than the winter sale.
Yeah, everyone already has what they want, right?
Exactly.
And Valve, if you're watching this, put RPG Maker back on sale. I have no idea why, but I desperately want to play it now. Well, make with it. I guess you don't play RPG Maker, but I just remember loving RPG Maker 2000, and I desperately want to play it again. I want to make The Legend of Tetro 2. The Legend of Tetro was not a very good game, though. It was pretty awful.
I remember it pretty...
But it demands a sequel.
Demands a sequel, damn it. Oh my gosh. Is that it? Can we go?
Oh, one more topic. A Valley
Oh,
Without
for
Wind.
God's sakes.
The Valley Without Wind 2 Alpha is on Steam, and I played it.
Oh. And? Wait. Is there like an agreement that you're not allowed to share with us? Like, you're not allowed to...
I never reviewed an agreement, so I'm assuming that I can talk about it freely.
Okay, well I guess they linked to your Let's Play that was written back in the day. That was the first ever Let's Play we did.
Yes, which I should bring up. I did do a written Let's Play for Valley Without Wind 1. I enjoyed a lot of it, but for the most part, I sort of lost interest because there was no sort of motivation to continue. I mean,
That game was weird.
if I liked exploring a bunch and upgrading my characters that would die, I would love it, but I guess it's sort of, you need the same sort of desire to explore that you would with like something like Minecraft, and I'm not totally into Minecraft either. But it was a sort of a nice game to just sit back and play for a little while.
It's
If you
better
had-
than the
if you
first
had-
game.
If you had nothing else to do. Oh, in the second game.
It's the second game better than the first game.
This seems like they're making it feel a lot more like a console game. Like, I fired it up, ran around a bit, played with the controls, figured it out, saw what was going on, and then I was like, wow, this game would be a lot better if I had a controller plugged in. So I reached to the desk beside me, grabbed the controller, plugged it in, and then played with it and ran around a bit. And it's I think has a little bit of needs a little bit more, but I like a lot of the ideas you're doing. It feels more like a game with focus. Like, right off the bat, I had an idea of what I needed to do, what I needed to do to get it, and why I was doing it. Like, you start off, you're talking to some big demon guy, and he's giving you some sort of things that makes you invincible. And then you jump down, and then you run into some people who are talking about a resistance, and apparently you've been undercover for a while, and you're part of this resistance, and you were waiting for that demon guy to give you this item before you could actually fight back. Whereas before, I had no clue what was going on. I couldn't tell you what was going on. There was no story as far as I could tell, except that there was some demon trying to kill you. So now there's a little bit more focus there. A little bit more incentive to look around.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know. I didn't enjoy the first game at all.
Alex like the music apparently.
Yeah, I can see that. Sounds like Alex.
Yeah.
It does.
To be honest, I don't remember the music at all. Yeah.
Oh, I guess all I have to bring up and talk about on my paper.
See, we need like an outro song now.
Kyle, grab a guitar and improvise.
Yeah, well, I'll get cracking on that.
Yeah, well, we got a little electric drum kit right here. There we go. And thank you for listening to our podcast. And that's our outro song. Wow, that was an awful song. All right, well, thank you very much for listening. I don't know why you listened to the whole thing and actually got this far, but I appreciate the effort. And goodbye. How the hell long was that?
I don't know. It actually seemed to go on for a while.